Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is my editorial. My name is DJ Slim. This edition is proudly brought to you by 3ws.mybet.africa and of course proudly brought to you by Aqua Blue Mineral Water with partners being Jupe. Also this free Yankee Diabagana. I'm sure you should Jupe. Download it on your phone right now and then make sure you use my promo code DJ Slim. I beg, write them together. When you are sending money, you get $10 discount if you use my promo code. Now, in this editorial, update on yesterday before I even uploaded my take on Stonebwoy and a Grammy article about Abontino. I had a call from Stonebwoy, and I'm here in this editorial to detail Stonebwoy's perspective with respect to whatever is going on. I'm expecting to also have him in the studio very soon. Say more extensively to find out his views on other things, and of course this very same one too. But then in the conversation with Stonebwoy, in some way, ena okaye. You don't
know these streets like we do.
Welcome back. In fact, I got to understand where he's coming from. He also got to understand where I'm also coming from. We had a conversation. But anyway, let me also detail that if you are watching this for the first time and you don't have prior information on this, well, article will be from Grammy Eba Montaigne. And the article is talking about 10 essentials to hip life. I mean, artists who have played key role in the bringing and development of hip life. And then my brother Stonebwoy comes in. That is where he finds himself saying he doesn't believe the document or the article that is being pushed out there as a several purpose. He believes that the Grammy should do due diligence on it and make sure they get certain facts right. Well, let me also give you certain facts around this thing. TikTok Music GH on X, or say good attempt but very poor delivery. Not resourceful enough to be featured on such a credible space. It's like the writer and or mention writer Nana Kojo Mula deciding to write about the story of hip hop and R&B, anyhow missing out some key and relevant information. I will advise the Recording Academy to do due diligence to stories like this before publishing them, since it's of great importance to the Ghanaian music industry, because I see it as a very good plug. So it must be captured well. TikTok and should I don't know. So as it stands now, Stonebwoy pe and event on it, TikTok akasa. And I'm sure say in days to come, some might decide not to. I mean, over on looking or as omuhui, but omumu and as among industry they want to talk about it. A tweet from one blog dating as far back as 2020. Ye investigation kakra. A traces a blog on a cool art blog. Or say the small blogs that help push your songs. Who wrote about you and when nobody knew you should never be forgotten when you blow. Help them blow as well. That is a cool art blog. One day I'll talk about how some artists dissed me because I didn't feature him in an article. He went on to tell me my writing doesn't amount to nothing, but here we did. 2020, in a conversation with Stonebwoy, these are some of the things to answer in the perspective, and I'll paraphrase a lot of them. First and foremost, he believes that the Grammy is such a big platform, and he said, "Among for be use platform no as it is to tell a story that is not well researched into." Number one, ne issue ba no. Number two, Osai believes that Ghana has a current sound. So if there is any form of publication that is meant to highlight our achievement and our successor, it should be something that is based in the current. It should not be retrogressive. And he said, because he believes that the hip life genre is not the genre of music that is carrying Ghana music. So if there is a new force, there's a new rhythm or new genre that is pushing Ghana music, he believes that is the one that we should use an honorable platform as the Grammys platform to talk about. Bobo, because it depends what the Grammys is also looking out for. Maybe they wanted, or the writer wanted to detail the journey of our sound from the high life of which the article stated. As they say, Ghana music a high life there, or document say a free high life yenya hip life. But hip life muno, way muno, they stand out because they influence the sound in that terrain. So I talked to Bobo, and I say he has no problem with respect to that. Or no, only any issue with respect to even the names that were mentioned in there. His issue is, what if we don't even get a chance to write an article to be featured on the Grammy blog again? Because, or say, comparatively, if our brothers from Nigeria had the opportunity, they will be talking about the current thing. Things and he believes that taking, or quote and unquote, wasting time, going back into time to go and research into some of these things is not progressive. And I'm catching Zobobo, Abotre on that. So our conversation was a back and forth, and I was like, but then there's the Asaka Boys in there, a newer generation of fresh hip life artists. There's also Black Sheriff in there. There's also Kim Paluta in there. Newer and fresher generation of artists are almost a faman mission now. Almost already a push solid. But then they could have all been captured if we are looking at the current sound. He believes the things that are in the past are in the past. Whatever success that hip life genre gave Ghana is in the past. That is where Stonebwoy is coming from. And I don't know if you side with him or not. I mean, it was more or less like a brotherly conversation and sharing ideas. Or can it or can it. I'm saying, Charlie, over the phone, so find time, let us sit and then digest this issue properly. Yeah, it's all for the betterment of the industry. That is the main important thing. However, I still express my disappointment in him because I still felt that whatever he had to say, he could have done it in a different way, because, within the margins of a text, there's little that you can do. Expressing yourself, Nankasa, there's little that you can do to express yourself. Also, I just want to point it out to Stonebwoy that, yes, maybe you contributed to hip life. There are certain records that you dropped there. I mean, as day goes by, the lines of music genres, blurrier by the day. Because me tima bonyum bi achro no mabusa osisi here obefre nyum no reggae ana say obefre no hip hop. Okay. Enyum we Junior Reid ne Fabulous. And I wanna to know, say real gangsters don't play. If you say no real gangsters don't play, hip hop and reggae. Because we had a reggae artist singing the hook and also doing a verse of the song. And we had a hip-hop artist on it. So lines are getting blurrier. Lines of music genre, they are getting blurrier by the day. Because there are classic Batman songs, and this is not Samini, Batman songs, that had reggae or dancehall infusion in it. And over still now, my friend, hip life. And how do you assess one song and say, wait, a clear hip life, wait, a fusion hip life? How do you do that? I told Stonebwoy on the phone that, look, Bobo, meaning, it's 2006, and as I was saying this, I had bits and pieces of releases and Stonebwoy before 2005. Yes, bits and pieces. These are not official records I'll drop here, but official record or drop here. And in fact, massive shouts going out to DJ Ashman. DJ Ashman is DJ and also a music creator and music historian and Saka home. DJ Ashman or the information we may corner say and I'm kunya sa information and valid. Also Stonebwoy first commercial song was Odomakuma and Empress, which was produced by Quick Action on a compilation album in 2006. Both songs were reggae, and then he came out fully with Grade 1 album, which housed songs like Onumade featuring Tiny and Get to Love featuring Ari Logan in 2012. 2005, all those songs that Stonebwoy was dropping, they were highly reggae and dancehall tunes. So I asked him, identity, how do you identify yourself? I asked Bobo on the phone, so how do you identify yourself? And I said, currently, I identify myself as a Ghanaian artist. I'm good. But then, your introduction or what your name brings up, top of mind, when we mention your name, hip life doesn't pop up. So if the conversation is about hip life, it's still hip life, then leave that conversation to be, because if we are talking Ghana sound in total, there is no way that history can be written and then you will be left out. No, see, it's not even about history. It's about us pushing from where we are, because on the world stage, we are lacking a lot. So if we have a world platform like Grammys, why don't we use it for something that is progressive? Well, comparatively, people were saying, Stonebwoy is trying to rub shoulders and with Samini and a friend say Shatawali, then Bandana. People were saying Stonebwoy wants to rub shoulders. Let me give you information on Bandana. Bandana's first voice on a hip life song was Say by Obo on the Dondo album in 2002, and then he came out fully with Mokoho in 2004. This is according to music historian DJ Ashman. Batman, now Samini, first voice on a hip life or high life song was Chenobreme by Maria Japon. Then he came out fully with Linda from the Dankwansere album in 2004. So these are records that clearly show the emergence of hip life and their contribution. Both Bandana and Batman. These are the two B's before turning Shatawale and Samini. Omu free B and omu call S. But so these are bits of information about Omo Mamu. But head into the comment section and let me know what you think. Do you think Stonebwoy is still making a valid point by saying, a platform as big as Grammy should have a progressive, the writer for that article should have a progressive outlook than a retrogressive outlook? That is according to him. And I say, so whatever it is, head into the comment section and keep it real, because the street is definitely always watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We